Hey guys, welcome back to Wu Shen's Tea Den, where we take a look at teas from all over the internet and tell you if they are a terrific tasting or a terrible value. I'm your host Wu Shen, and today we are going to be taking a look at the 2013 Yunqing Chenxiang Shou Puerh from Jesse's Teahouse, February 2025 subscription box. So, I've had Jesse's stuff for a while. We're going to be going over all three of his teas on the channel. I believe as of this recording, we have already done the rose red cake, which was fucking delicious, let me tell you. Now, Yunqing is one of the tea guys that Jesse's worked with for years, and he has a pretty good taste in tea. I'm not gonna lie, so I am very much looking forward, I should say, to this tea. As per the usual, when we're looking at Jesse's packaging, fucking nailed it. This is supposed to be 50 grams or 1.97 ounces of tea. Let's go ahead and measure that out and make sure that we are hitting that quota. Our scale is zeroed. And we have hit the jackpot at 70.47 ounces. So we're looking at about 65 ounces of tea, accounting for the package and the card on the inside. So probably about 60 to 65 ounces of tea, which is nice. What we're looking for here is that the flavor notes are saying that it should be an earthy, complex, smooth, and deep flavor combination on the palate. This is from 2013 is how old this is. So this would be, at the time of this recording, approximately 12 years old. We're gonna start this at 100 degrees Celsius for both the wash and the preceding steeps. According to the packaging, we should be able to get about 8 to 10 steeps in a 120 milliliter Gaiwan. So we're probably shooting for about, I wanna say 6 to 7 steeps in a 250 to 300 ml teapot. All of the temperatures and everything will be put from the card onto the side of the screen for your viewing convenience. Let's go ahead and pop her open. Oh, that one actually opened really cleanly for once. If I look above, I'm looking at my camera person because she's amazing. All right, let's go ahead and, okay, so when you immediately open the bag, I thought I was catching a bit of a fishy scent, but I'm not. As per the usual, by the way, in every single one of Jesse's Teahouse's bags, you get your limited edition Jesse's Teahouse trading cards. Remember, these are valuable to somebody, people. Save them and keep them in mint condition. He should do hollows. I think it'd be really funny if he did hollow a fucking card. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is measure out about 8 grams of tea since we are using a teapot. We're gonna go ahead and measure that in our tea scoop for ease of access. Tea scale is zeroed out. Let's go ahead and get about 8 grams on the dot. Nice. You can't get a more perfect view than that, folks. We're gonna go ahead and put that over there for the moment. And now I'm looking at these tea leaves, and they're still very vibrant in their browns from what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing like a white dust over the leaves either, which is common in lower quality aged pour. Leaves look fully dried for fucking sure. There's a few stems and stuff in here that I can definitely see. But for the most part, it looks like full leaf tea. It looks like decent quality full leaf tea as well. All right, our water is now boiling at 100. I've already gone ahead and poured the tea into the teapot. So let's go ahead, take that. Again, we're starting at 100 degrees for 5 seconds for the wash steep, and then we're gonna go for 10 to 20 seconds per steep after that. It's gonna be a different fucking way of pouring it every time. A few stems in the strainer, but that's not to be unexpected just because of how big the holes in my strainer are, to be honest. So I'm not seeing much in the way of dust, which is nice, so not much detritus. Let's go ahead and take a look at that wash steep. Now, with pour, especially aged pours, what you wanna see is a nice clear product, nice rich color. And what I am seeing here is a very clear product. I'm not seeing any particulate floating around. I'm not seeing any hull, really. which is very typical for pu'ers. God, that is really hot water. Nice. Can you guys see the steam? I hope you can see the steam. All right, let's go ahead and grab a sniff. Okay, so I'm getting a bit more of that flavor before. It is definitely more of like a wet earth rather than a fishy, which is what we are looking for here. A fishy scent would tell me that either the batch has gone bad or it's just a bad pu'er. Thankfully, neither of which has happened here. Other than that wet earthy scent, I'm not getting much off of the tea itself, unfortunately. But we're gonna go ahead and rinse both your cup and mine. The cup I'm using is from the JTH Pig set, which is where this tea and 2 others are from. It also comes with this adorable, community-designed, mind you, teapot. So, you guys get the nice, beautiful teacup with a bunch of stuff. Drink your tea. I'll come after you if you don't. Let's go ahead and wash the cups. And we're gonna go ahead, get the water back up to boiling, and get ready for our second steep. Let's go ahead and smell the cups real quick just to see. Yeah, again, I'm really just getting that wet, earthy scent. So I believe that the rest of the notes are gonna come from that, the actual taste of the tea. Hopefully. We're gonna go for the about 20 seconds per steep, just because I do happen to like my pu'ers a little bit stronger, and I definitely do want to see if I can grab all of the flavor notes in that second to third steeping of it. Wow, okay, that is a drastic fucking difference. Holy shit. Nice. From where it was before, it is definitely darkened a significant amount. I am still seeing a very nice and deep amber color, which is fucking gorgeous, but it is definitely more, that is really nice. Again, I'm not seeing any particulates or anything that is particularly worrying. I can see the design of the cup very clearly through the tea, albeit just very dark. So let's go ahead, pour you guys your tea, and then I will go ahead and pour mine. Damn, that's gorgeous. There's your tea. Cheers. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that woody flavor that was not described on the tea itself, but is kind of common in pu'ers. I'm not getting an earthy one particularly. There's almost a little bit of a mintiness to it, weirdly enough. It's definitely smooth. I can tell that the flavor is nice and deep. I'm looking for the complexity though, because right now it feels like a bit of a one-trick pony. Maybe a 2-trick. Let's let it cool down for just a moment so I can see if I can get a bit more of that, because at 100 degrees it is a little bit hard to grab that flavor. Yeah, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're actually going to, I forget the term for it. It's when you pour from one cup into another to rapidly cool a drink. There's a term for it. I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen for you when I find out what the term is. But it is a real thing to rapidly cool down drinks. Okay, so I can see where that complexity is. It's very light given that this is second steep. I'm expecting that to come out more probably third, fourth steep at this point since it is so light. But it is delivering on all of the prompts. And at least on second steep, thanks for a good cup of tea. Let's get to, we're gonna get the water boiling back and we will see you back for steep 3. Hope you guys enjoyed your tea. We're gonna go ahead and go in for the second, or rather third steep of this tea. Again, we're going for about 20 seconds per steep. Little bit of dust coming out at this point, but of course something that's not entirely unexpected, but just a little. Third steep, looks nice. About the same as the second steep, honestly. Maybe a bit darker, actually, now that I'm looking at it, but looks gorgeous. Let's drink some tea. Again, hope you guys enjoyed your drink. Here's your tea. Here's mine. Third steep's about the same as second, so we're definitely hitting full flavor. on this tea. It's definitely very smooth. It's... The mintiness from that second steep has definitely subsided a lot more. I might be catching the back end of it, but I believe that was just for the second steep. Still getting a nice earthy flavor. It's fairly light from what you might expect for a pour, though. But yeah, this tea definitely delivers on the flavor notes. Albeit just a little bit lighter than I might expect from a very well-aged pour. But still, a damn good cup of tea if you enjoy pu'er. When you were looking at this tea, do expect that lightness, I would say. We're gonna go for one more steep just to make sure everything is consistent and that nothing else new jumps at us. So enjoy your tea and we'll be back in a moment. All right, water is back at 100 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and pour and get on to the fourth steep. A helpful tidbit for those viewers at home: if you guys enjoy brewing tea, but you're ADHD or autistic or both, or any kind of flavor of neurodivergent, if you can't remember what steep you're on, use a 20-sided dice, or any kind of dice, because that is probably the best way to keep track of that until you drop the dice on the floor, or forget where your dice is. Let's go ahead and get this pour going. Pop, and steep number 4. Again, looks exactly the same as before, so no noticeable differences, which can be a very good thing. Nice. You guys are thirsty today, damn. Here, fine, have another cup. I am not gonna complain about drinking tea with a stranger, because when it comes to drinking tea, when you're doing it with a stranger, it's one of life's true delights, especially if that stranger is interesting. There you go. There's your cup, and here's mine. I am mulling it. I believe the term is mulling. If it's not, edit or flash it above my head again. Yeah, it is a very... The mintiness is back. What are you? Why are you minty? When I say minty, by the way, I'm referring to a very, like, bright, crisp flavor, like when you are sucking on mint, but it doesn't have the flavor of mint. I'm getting more of like a kind of a spearmint feel in the mouth rather than the taste. But other than that, solid cup of tea. We're gonna go ahead, give that last little bit to the teapot. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave this cup for you guys to sip on for the rest of the video. So, y'all, what is my verdict? I think that the 2013 Yunqing Pu'er in the box of the pig for Jesse's Teahouse 2025 in February is absolutely a terrific value. It's a good cup of tea, solid if you enjoy pu'er. Would I give it to a beginner? This one I feel would be a very good introduction into the world of pu'er. It's not harsh, it is smooth, it has that specific flavor note that you can train people on to look for and to begin to enjoy other pu'ers with. And honestly, it is a solid cup of tea. I wouldn't drink this as a daily, personally. When it comes to my pu'ers, I typically enjoy my Shou Puerhs more than my Shou Puerhs. So, other than that, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this content. If you liked it, please do share with your friends, family, creepy uncle, anyone you think would like this content. It really helps out the channel, gets us going to where we need to be, and hopefully gets us more on TikTok and a few other places so that we are visible. If you are here from my Twitch channel, welcome back. It's nice to see you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the comments. Remember, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and y'all, I rate this tea a 4.5 tea leaves out of 5. Other than that, y'all have an absolutely amazing night, and I will see all of you in the next tea video.